Hi and welcome to the Studio Macro Primeau. Today we're talking about recording in stereo, maybe a stereo instrument or even a mono instrument. So, nice trick is going to be MS processing, MS mid-side recording. So, let's dive in. So to use the technique mid-side recording, you will need two microphones, one in cardioid and the other one in figure of 8. So what it is, a cardioid microphone will grab everything in front of it. And if you have a multi-pattern, you can choose omnidirectional, which will record all around. And the figure of 8 will activate both sides of the capsule, but they will put it in invert polarity. So it will capture the left and the right, but in different polarity. And this will be of use when we do the configuration in our DAW. So one mic in cardioid, this one maybe, so it picks just in front, and the other one picks left and right. They need to be aligned perfectly from the distance of the instrument or the voice or anything you want to record to those two capsules, the middle of the capsule. If you have some discrepancies, there's some tricks you can do that I will show also in the video. So stay tuned and let's go to the computer. All right, you recorded 2 tracks for your MS configuration. Now, what should we do with those 2 tracks to make them work? Some audio interface will process MS, like the RMA UFX. If I put 2 tracks in stereo, like this, I can go and select MS processing. Okay, so it will do it for us, but in our DAW, when we're recording, I don't know if any DAW has a special feature just for that. So I'm going to show you what to do. So we have a mid track, which is the mic facing the instrument, and a side track, which is the figure of 8 pointing left and right. Okay, well, let's listen what it does before we do any processing. All right, it sounds mono, a bit tamed. The frequencies are a bit squashed. Maybe it's a phase problem, so let's check. If we zoom in, you see that not everything aligns, but I don't see any phase problems per se, which would be something going in the positive and the exact same thing going in a negative at the same time, which would cancel itself. Sometimes just a part of the signal goes that way, and some frequencies will be canceled but not others. Maybe that's something hidden in there. But anyway, let's check what we should do with MS processing. So what we should do is there's 2 ways to do that. You can duplicate the side track and pan one left, pan one right, and invert the phase on one. That's what we're going to do for now. So just copy track and then paste track, and we're gonna select to paste the objects as well. So now we have two tracks, identical tracks. If we listen, does not change much. So we're gonna take the first one and pan it maximum left, and the other one pan it maximum right. Let's listen. Again, does not do anything. So if we invert the phase on one, let's listen. So that's where the magics begin. You can go down and up with the levels of the sides track, those two tracks, and it will narrow or widen the sound. Let's try that. I'm going to use my controller to change both tracks at the same time. So that way you can choose how wide is your guitar at post when mixing. Not a bad thing. But there's another way to go at it with the mixer. So we're gonna delete this track, the second track, delete. And what we can do is use the auxiliary send and of course an auxiliary track. So what I'm going to do is send the signal to aux1. And of course, I'm going to put 0 dB to be sure that the same amount is going to both. And now if we play, let's see, left and right again. So to be sure there's some signal going on in the auxiliary all the time, we can change the send to be pre-fader like this, and if we play, now both tracks are giving some signals. And the last thing to do is to put one inverted polarity. So it does exactly the same thing. We could select both side tracks. I'm gonna put side R and side left. Select them and you can put them in a VCA. So assign to a new VCA group. It's going to be the sides. Like this. And now you can use this fader to change the sides level. So let's try it. All right, another trick. One last reason to use MS configuration is that it is supposed to be mono compatible. So if we go into mono, I'm going to switch mono on and off. Let's play. So I hope you liked this video. Mid-side recording is pretty fun to use, and it's handy when the time to mix comes. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Of course, you can go in the description and click on the merch link. Anything you buy will help the channel. If you did like the video, please click on the like button, consider subscribing, and hit the bell to get notifications. Another way to help the channel would be to play as many videos as you can, and of course, share those videos. It's always a great help.